anti-life shell creates a thing where the creature can't pass through, but doesn't mean that it can't grab the shell with its big-ass arms and fling you like a golf ball.
Oh.
Rockets blasting off again.
But it's 10-foot radius.
This thing got a fucking 30-foot range.
Blasting
He doesn't have bombs.
Wait, what?
Trellis,
This is so satisfying.
come on,
It's the
keep
size
up.
of the caravan, dude.
It's the size of the fucking wagon.
Can somebody catch me up, please?
This thing fell from the
Hold
sky.
on, are we
and
starting? Are
started
you recording,
galloping
or what are we doing?
Yeah, this is recording.
Okay, good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 17th session of Ashen Wastes, where the fucking dwarf took so long to waddle his stubby-ass legs over here that the party got attacked by a random Ultralisk that fell in from a warp portal from the Warhammer 40k universe. There's the crossover everyone wanted, but no one asked for. Alright, now that we're done with
We
that,
really
let's
didn't.
get to the actual session. After the party finished fighting the wolf-like creatures, which have been identified as a Gorgonopsid for the little ones, and the Megastotherian for the big one, they managed to find a lot of meat, thanks to Ciota and Lou's stellar survival checks, as well as the massive guardian wolves that he summoned, ripping apart their corpses like so much tofu. Managed to find the poison sex that allow the creature to exhale poisonous gas, and strange orbs, blackened orbs covered with dried blood. And after examining them and cleaning them a bit, they realized, or Lou realized, that these things seem to have magic in them. And through a inspired moment of trial and error, realized that these things had unique properties similar to soul crystals, but markedly different. And through more experimentation and a surge of what I can only call absolute stupidity disguised as mad genius, decided to break the one of the orbs and inhale the magical blue dust. After this gaseous crystal meth entered his system, he didn't die. He seems fine. He actually seems a bit loopier than normal, which leads the poor druid Ciotha to believe that maybe he's kind of high on weird magic dust. And that's kind of where we left off. For other things that happened between then and now, we'll say that the party has been, cooking up the meat, cleaning it of all the poisons, and cooking it and making it edible for everyone, so everyone has food, as well as kind of cleaning up the camp, setting traps around the perimeter, and starting a long rest. So I already rolled, Lou, for your long rest, so you are fully healed over the course of this, but it is currently night time as you're resting. And now we can start the actual game.
DM, can I do the thing that happened last season?
What thing that happened last session? Which one?
The one that happened when I broke the stone.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to do it.
Again?
No. I didn't do it.
To do it.
Actually.
You did. You specifically did, and we talked about how the mist entered your body.
I know,
and
but
you felt
I didn't.
Surprisingly good.
I didn't do it actually to my sheet. Can I do it?
Yes. I can. Actually, let me do that for you. Are you staying the same thing, or?
Yeah, Paladin all the way
through.
through.
Cool. Okay, that's done. But yeah, what are you doing?
My wolves are gone, right? The big ones.
This is in the middle of the rest, so we'll say that they are gonna disappear in like a couple minutes. A couple minutes left in their hour-long duration before they have to be dormant for 7 days.
Who's guarding?
Right now, it is the barbarian dwarf Haraldr, as well as I believe Emma is currently nursing her wounds and staying close to the dragons, as is Alteran, of course, because he is just a squishy old man. He's got no combat prowess. Mostly the barbarian. The moorbounders are also going to be licking their wounds and recuperating because they almost died. And in fact, you permanently lost two of them. And yeah,
Did it
they
raise
straighten
them
his.
with Revivify?
We don't really need to. Siota was going to wild shape into another Moorbounder, and then we still have Straight's Moorbounder.
What we did raise them with
I
Revivify.
think one or two of them were brought back from death, and yeah, that's why there aren't more missing. But there's still two that are very much dead now.
Okay, I'm gonna go around camp and um, gather up the team. I want to have a talk with them.
Can I have a sit down now? Is that what we're in like the D&D Mafia?
Kind of.
Okay,
I'm gonna go around the team and around the camp and gather all the team and bring them to the campfire here.
everybody to the flames.
Was
Gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
Okay, so you guys know we are going to go to the auction and things are going to get interesting.
Is it?
Um, the best one,
Alteron swaggers up. They haven't already.
no, it's gonna go get even more interesting. um,
Trust
Emma
me.
looks at Alteron. Can I go home? I'm joking, but
It's a
I
little
might
late
have
for
to
that,
sit
my
out the
friend.
next fight. It was a bit too close for my liking.
Next time I'm gonna go be close to you because every time we have fought, uh, enemies have a tendency to like aim at you first. You're the first one that
Well,
goes down. So maybe a paladin being around you is a good thing.
you're
Anyways,
also in the middle of the enemy, so I don't know if that's actually any better of an idea.
even I can protect you and heal you. So I don't know. Uh, oh yeah, I was talking about auction. When we get there, it's very important that we do a couple of things. First thing is that uh, I need straights and Mishuda to be with me because I think the best one at sneaking around is going to be Sioda. If I am wrong, correct me.
Well,
I
she's
think
half
you're
drow, and
right.
we're going to a drow hold, so we might not have the best luck with her sneaking around. Perhaps if she transfigured into something smaller.
We don't know if she is half drow.
Just
I
looks like it.
just looks like it.
Damn. Just because she got dark skin, she gotta be a drow.
I thought she told us that.
Nope.
Was it ever explicitly said that Sula is
Nope,
half drow?
nope.
Nope.
I have the videos to confirm it.
Nope.
Y-
Been
Yes,
thrown out.
videos that are very long.
um, Sioda, are you okay with sneaking around? Are you comfortable with that?
I am more comfortable with that.
Okay, then your job is to follow the box or whatever to find out what happened to you. Me,
What is in the box right now?
the box is going to be filled with. Ultron is gonna turn the shells into products that we can sell actually, and then we're gonna go to the auction. And
What are we declaring it at customs as?
what are we doing with the custom at Ultron? That's going to be your job.
Yes, I will handle that. It won't be too much of an issue. I was already expected.
Because if they're
Oh.
waiting for a Soul Gems to come in and expecting, hey, Soul Gems came in, that's the person we're waiting for.
Well, no. I had received an invitation to the auction because of my personal connections with some of the people there. I had brought the soul crystals as a surprise for the auction. I'd never actually stated to them what I was bringing, only that I would bring things suitable for an auction of such a grand scale. So, really, this would do because flailed snails are rare and even rarer to have intact.
So mm, what do we say at the first kind of checkpoint that whoever wanted the box to be there with a uh, drow looking uh, creature in it to
Creature.
I because I forgot. Are you a gnome?
That was explicitly stated as a no, I think. On height. On basis of height, she is very much a gnome.
Yeah. Okay. Then a drow looking gnome. What do we say at the first checkpoint to they so they understand this is the box that has the gnome in it? That's the
I
problem.
I still am missing some of my memories from when we were in Anferas, but thankfully I always keep a rather detailed log of my day-to-day activities. So I think it'd be best if I handle the conversation when we get to the checkpoint. Just be the party's bodyguard. I will get us in. We'll go to the checkpoint. There will be a special zone to offload my products.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that happens, I will go my way. I will, of course, pay you all for your outstanding work. I will go my way, and until the auction begins, I'm not going to ask what you'll be doing. I don't want to know what you'll be doing in case someone has any more memory based mind reading. I don't even know. Just don't, don't tell me. I won't bother you. When the auction start, if you're still in town by the time the auction's over, and I'm sure you will, I'm sure there will be something. Uh, but once it's over, if nothing bad happens to me, I will gladly pay you. Or, again, for the help you've given, despite the heartaches and headaches you've given, but yes, the help you've rendered me, I will gladly pay you handsomely.
So, by your own admission, it's better that you don't hear the rest of it.
Yes, I'm actually planning on retiring to my room. I hope that you all get a good night's rest. Uh, farewell. And he turns and power walks to his carriage.
Same. I hope you have a good rest too. Emma, are you going to go too? No offense. It's better if you don't
She's
know.
still kind of holding a hand over the massive rents in her armor, and she's like, I have a bit of ending I need to do, and I need to maybe think of something better to do with my life because apparently adventuring's not quite my thing." She also walks away.
Okay. So, Sioda, the box. You said you're more comfortable with sneaking around, and
I could hide in the box with whatever we're putting in it, probably.
that's going to be great. But can you turn invisible? or turn into
Not.
something?
I could turn into a cloud. It's not invisible. I could turn to a spider or something very small that would hide in there easily. I can also turn invisible, but that's not going to
Last very long.
be as long. Yeah.
Okay.
And if I'm invisible, then I can't really transform at the same time.
Question for the DM.
Please.
Ultron said they are going to turn the snail shells into armor.
Armor, clothing, and weapon. Well, armor and weapons and clothing as much as like accessories.
Okay, then Sioda can turn into a spider and hide inside one of the armors.
Pretty
It's
much.
like, or I could just wait till they're about to open it and then go invisible. I can be invisible for about a minute.
No, it's better that you follow the box. So maybe that when they offload it, it can happen with like a switch. It can be a switch. Also, I need you to do me a favor and do you have any spells that is both bright and loud?
Yeah. I can create a lot of light if you are asking for that.
Uh, I want you to cast that spell anywhere that you are if anything goes wrong. And Mishuda, can you do me a favor and hand actually make a new sending stone? I look around for two very small stones. Do I see anything?
There's mostly ash, but you know that underneath the thin layer of ash in most places of the wastes, there is reasonably tough rock because when the entire continent was blasted, the resulting pressure and heat kind of formed a very thick layer of actual rock crust. So there's rock all around you.
Then I will break down the rock and take two very small pieces. And is there a limit on how small they can be for sending stones?
I think they have to be slightly within. I think it's mostly limited to palm sized. Let me double check. Sending stones do have an official entry. Sending stone. Um, survey says sending stones come in pairs, each smooth stone carved to match the other. It actually doesn't really state directly. Do. It doesn't really state. So imagine that it's usually going to be palm sized. So big enough that you can, big enough that you know where it is. You're not going to lose it easily. Small enough that if you put it in your palm, you can hide it in a loosely closed fist pretty easily.
Okay, then I will break off two pieces that size. I'm gonna hand them to Mishuda and ask her to make a sending stone. I'm gonna hand one to Sioda and I'm gonna keep the other one.
Okay.
Sioda, whenever you are
Okay,
in
can I do that real
danger,
quick?
what's going on?
Alright, Turnberg, can I make these? Do I have to roll for it or anything?
No, you can infuse items at the end of a long rest. What items do you have currently infused? Seal the cloak. One of them is the replicate magic item, mantle of nature or something.
No, I bought that one at character creation. He made the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Thank you, cloak of elven kind. So that's two items. Let's see. Your level. Okay, your level artificer. You can have four active infusions. So right now, Cloak of Elvenkind. What else did you make? I think you made the Sending Stones once
Yeah,
before.
we
I don't
have
know if you
a
made those.
sending stone, but they're too big.
That's two of them. She can
Or
easily
like
switch them out for smaller ones.
Yeah, we can switch the big ones with the small ones.
And then I don't think you have any other infusions really made already.
No, that's
So you,
all. It, she doesn't have any more.
I mean, I'm asking the character more. I'm looking through this sheet. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So yeah, Meshuda can very easily make another two infusions at the end of this long rest.
did he make tools or was that with a different class feature? He made tools
I
at one
think those
point.
are
I don't know if that
different
was an
things.
infusion.
She. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. No, you used the. She had her tool for the right job, literally, and she had made alchemist's supplies, and the result of your alchemist's supply tinkering is in your character sheet.
So, I'm gonna hand one to Sioda, and I'm gonna keep the other one. Uh,
The old brick sending stone or the new
no,
shiny?
the new smaller ones, so you can conceal it better, and it's not on in the way. So, whenever are you in trouble, like the trouble you can't get away from, and things that when the shit hits the fan, so to speak. I don't know what the fan is, but whatever.
When it hits the ceiling of the cavern.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
When the shit hits the stalactite.
I feel like Dwarven Empire probably would at some point make a fan, but that would be considered a relic because you don't really need to get cooler when you're, you know. So you can just say when the shit hits the breeze because it's the same damn thing.
when the shit hits the breeze, and you
I
know,
can't believe I had to fucking rule on the existence of fans.
and you
Damn it.
know, uh, you are in grave danger. I want you to cast your that spell that has a lot of light and a lot of sound, so we know where you are. And in the sending stone, also send us your location if you know it, and that you need help, so we can find you easier. That's Siola's job. Mishuda, I want to ask you something. In
Yeah.
this mission, it's kind of important that you follow directions. You can't go off on your own. You can't do the I want to gather glass, then the wolves come out and we are
Just
attacked.
there's something. What if something fucked happens?
I will give the orders. That's all you need to know. If we don't
Uh,
do that,
fine. What about the carpet?
what about it?
The carpet
Can you stay?
undulates in the air.
The carpet stays. I don't have any problem with the carpet.
He doesn't have any problem with you yet.
No, and we should getting back on track. I wanted to say this mission is important. One of our party members might get in trouble and be in grave danger or die. Hopefully not.
Or it's really funny because like
Why
people
not have
start
one of us
dying,
go
you
with
know.
her? I can also just make a construct or something to follow her.
That's why I gave her the sending stone. But if something happens to her, we must act as a team. So you can't go on your own. That's what I'm saying. That's it. And if you do your job and listen to me as your leader and someone who has done missions more than you as a team, your contract or whatever that was is up, and you can do whatever you want. You can follow us after the mission, or you can go your own way.
Whatever I want.
Not whatever you want, but
The whisper starts
you
to play.
you became you became a part of my party because of stealing. Okay, then
Yes.
if you listen to me and don't do things on your own, I consider that part of your contract paid, and you are no longer need to be under my command and be part of a team. This team. If you want to follow us after that, that's great. If you don't and want to go on your own way, that's great too. Whatever you
Lou,
want.
Lou, what exactly is your role in the mission right now?
Uh,
Is the leader, I guess.
Me, Mishuda, and Sioda, I am a nobleman. Mishuda is my
Scientist.
But are you
scientist.
like,
No, no, not scientist. You're more like you have on the.
No, I am. I actually am a scientist. That's my background.
I know. You have identify as one of your spells, so you are my like. I am the noble. Straits is my bodyguard, and Shuda is my identifier. So we go actually in the auction. So
You
the
don't.
to
You don't
see,
have like the divine sense or something.
I do have
Let's
divine
not
sense,
identify. That's
not
very different from
identify.
identify.
Very different. Uh, so me, Sioda, and Mishuda are going to actual auction with Alfron to see what happens in there. So I'm gonna act as a nobleman, and let's see what happens.
Right.
Straits, are you
I flip.
okay with the plan?
Flip my hood. I flip my hood and adjust my goggles. So I can go incognito.
well, it takes time for Alteron to process the shell, doesn't it?
I don't
No
know.
way, he's not even there.
Where is
You can
he?
imagine it would take time to forge something. And if it
What
is.
do we want to do in the meantime?
So how many days is it until the auction? Like once we arrive at Qigong, how long are we waiting? How much time do we have to forge those shells?
He said something about a couple of days.
Yes, it would take you. Let's see, you are in the petrified forest. Be about maybe a little less than halfway. How long did I said you've been traveling for already?
A day.
Not even
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
about a
say
day,
that.
I think.
travel. So you're not very. So you're reasonably far from Unfadas, but it would take you next. If you don't have any more interruptions, a week and a day to get to Qigong, and then after you arrive, according to him, so a
Gotta
total
wait
of
2 days.
so it would take 8 days to get there from where you are now, and it'll take another 2 or 3 days the auction itself to start.
Is that enough time to forge the shells?
He did mention that he could get that he could call in some favors to get a rush job to have it done within a day, if need be. So even if you do get late, as long as you don't arrive the day of, you assured you should be okay.
And in the meantime, we can go shopping, get to know the city, upgrade ourselves as scouts, because I'm gonna go turn 3 stars. You guys can come too if you want.
Oh, what?
Scouts, we are 2 stars. We can
Yes.
turn into 3 stars if you want.
How are we supposed to get back to the World's Tavern?
Not Watch Tavern, normal tavern
It's
will
normal
do.
inn, as long as it's staffed with people from headquarters who can process your request for?
I miss the World's Tavern. It was so good.
Yeah, me too. I kind of liked it there. The food was good.
So was the company.
It was crowded. I didn't like
No
that.
argument there. Straits, are you? Your job is pretty straightforward. You just have to act as you act normally. You're my bodyguard.
Just make up his name.
Is that
Oh my god.
cool with you?
What happens if we get in a bar fight?
Let's not get into a bar fight.
Um,
Oh, there's so much
Straits.
fun.
The Nightshade is currently a little busy on the phone, but imagine that Straight would be relatively okay with it. Like, hey, we've gotten this far. Right. But she's turning back. Plus, his original contract with Alteron was to get him to Qigong. So, really, once he gets there, that contract's over. He gets his pay.
What do you think we're gonna do after this is all over?
Hmm. I don't know.
If we go to the auction and
What
nothing
shall the Four
here,
Wings do after we are free from the merchants?
Zeroing.
Hmm. Probably find a way to get rid of whatever is that me and Sioda are inflected with, and find out what the fuck was that map. Maybe. Let's not forget about
Yeah,
the map.
we should find the origins of the orb.
are there might be people you could talk to about it in Kigon.
I don't
Not
know how
not
many we
bad.
can trust. I don't know how many we can trust in Qigong.
Let's just
I
get
mean,
this problem. The let's get rid of this problem, then we can solve the other one. This one has a time limit on it, so this one is more important.
uh,
Everyone okay with the rolls? Okay then. Did we eat?
yeah,
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Then who
we
wants
were going
to?
to at the moment. We set up some traps around the perimeter already.
And
N- Now
let's,
we're on the road, so
if we don't have any issues or questions, let's say just we turn in for the night. I'm gonna have the first guard.
For just so you know, you've already gotten the benefits of a long rest, so because we had rolled it. So you're in the middle of your resting time, you taking your shifts. If you're gonna take a shift, go ahead and make a perception check for your shift.
Alright, I got it.
So that's Lou.
Shoot
Go
us
for
That's
first, I guess.
the. It's two people. You still have it set on the whisper roll.
it.
Oh, the
Sioda's
first
asleep.
time you actually, yeah, she's out.
Sleep
First
order.
time
Can we
I
take that?
do
Can
better
I just
than
take that roll?
Sioda.
You can use that roll, but make sure you set the rolls to
Yeah, I
public.
set it back.
Unless, yeah, I'll tell you when to put it on private stuff. Anyways, yeah, watches pass, and you keep an eye out for any more strange sounds and creatures lurking in the shadows, but nothing happens.
All of us.
Nothing happens. Pick up. Begin on another journey forth.
A journey into the west.
The trail that you blaze.
That's all.
It's a
Trail that
song,
you
right?
blaze. That's a song. Guess where it's from?
Oh, I've heard it. I've heard it.
I'll remember if I googled lyrics.
That's cheating.
I know.
Hmm. Anyway, moments passed, so you continue on your trek.
Um, oh, it's
Wait,
from
what happened?
the road to Dorado.
Yes, but the moment unfortunately passed.
Yeah,
You already have inspiration anyway.
That's it.
Qigong.
Righty.
I only saw that movie once and I barely remember it.
Another day passes. Who did? Oh boy, this was a while ago. When we traveled, one of you had to make a roll. Who rolled? When we started the first day of traveling.
Everyone rolled.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it.
yeah.
Everybody roll one D100.
Everybody roll now. Dun, 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 dun.
I will have to roll for straight.
I'm getting all
Can
my
you,
bad luck out
can
right
you
now.
roll for me? I still can't hit the dang thing.
I can roll for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You got a 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
95.
I love how
75.
Oh, you got a
Omnia and
3.
Nameless
26.
are like 95 and 3. Both ends of the spectrum. And
Honestly, it kind of evens out, though nothing happens this day either. It's normal. And unlike yesterday, where everything was normal until suddenly went to shit, this time everything's normal and you pass through the night, nothing happens.
no sheds in the
Something's
breeze.
up.
Nothing at all. There's not even ash storm. It's just an okay day.
Hmm.
I feel like
Suspicious.
he's gonna kill
As
us.
a
Well,
small
again,
point, like every time we are heading out starting the day, Siota's wild shaping into a moorbounder and also casting enhance ability on another moorbounder to make it
um,
go zoom a
so
little bit.
remember you have to cast the spell before you wild shape, and the
Yeah,
wild shape you can actually stay in wild shape
with the concentration spell.
permanently.
Yeah. I
No, no, no.
said it in I
I
don't know.
mean, I mean, you don't have to. You don't ever have to go out of wild shape. As long as the form itself doesn't get killed, you can stay in wild shape pretty much indefinitely. You just can't cast spells while in wild shape until you hit level I think 20, 18 or 20 as a druid, which is
Mhm.
way down the line. But yeah, you can stay a moorbounder pretty much permanently unless you choose to become normal again because it doesn't say how long it lasts. It's a thing
I would
you
be
have.
becoming normal again at the end of the night because I want to be humanoid-ish for perception stuff.
Okay. So
Okay.
now,
Yes,
right.
if I can talk.
This is the calm before the storm.
The D100s all around. We
Doing it again?
this time, Nameless can roll for Meshula.
You.
Who can roll for Meshula?
Wow.
95 and 99.
Wow.
Beat my
So
shorts.
Meshula's roll. Wait, no. Lou's roll because he rolled first. No, no. Sorry, Umnia rolled. So Umnia's second roll was the 99. So 36. Straight got a 98. Meshula got a 99, and Lou got a 24.
Mashuda got a
Another great day.
51.
No, 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 got a 24 because Umnia was rolling for Meshula this time.
No,
No,
I
I rolled
rolled.
a 36 for
Oh
Mashuda.
yeah, you
Last
said
time.
Oh, is that
nameless.
what that one?
Yeah, you told
I
Nameless
said
to roll this time.
I said Yoda, not Nameless, because Nameless rolled last time. I should be more.
no,
No,
other way.
Omnia
No,
rolled for Mashuda last time.
the
Are you
95
okay?
is for Siota, the
Oh.
36 was for
My
Mashuda.
brain's going in a lot of different directions at once. I am very sorry. I got confused because I saw both of you rolled twice, and I was like, what
No,
the
no,
fuck?
no.
Anyways,
Hold on.
Do you
It's
want
90.
all
some sleep?
We
calm.
have 99 for Sioda, 24 for me, 51 for
oh, is that from the
Mashuda.
previous one? Okay, I got
Yeah,
very confused. That makes more sense now. Okay, I need to figure out how to divide. Okay, let's try this. Third day passes. Roll again. Okay, this time I'm gonna make sure that I get the numbers right this time. Roll
so do I
again.
roll? I roll
Yes, you
first,
roll
yeah.
for. Is this okay? Okay.
I'm saying the first roll is always Siota, the second one is Mashuda.
Your guys are still averaging out pretty strong. Fourth day. This time, Lou rolls for Meshuda. Okay.
22. The luck could not last.
We are doing so good. Something is gonna go
Oh,
bad.
you're getting rid of all your good luck again.
Yeah, so
This
apparently.
time, CEO that's rolling for Meshuda. Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
Wow.
Well, jinxed it. Okay. There is a.
Ancient white dragon.
There are almost no more dragons left in this world, unfortunately. Uh, there is a unique, familiar, unique rumbling in the ground,
Oh shit.
not far from your position, and instantly everyone stops what they're doing. And the moorbounders tense, and a couple of them even lay down. You see their tails kind of twitching in that way, unique to cats, and the like. You know, cats. Uh, After a while, the tremors continue for a while, and they're about the same intensity. And I'd say, actually, yeah, pretty much the whole party has a decent enough. Mostly Sioda. Mostly Sioda. Notice first that the rumblings are consistently about 20 feet away, and there's more than one sources of these things, and they're circling. They're not doing anything else.
Could I? I would want to probably conjure animals. Like, what's the range on it? Yeah, 60 feet away. I would say, what are really heavy beasts of like 1/4 or less? You know, cows or something. Have I seen cows? Uh,
You've seen livestock. Something had to survive the apocalypse.
some kind of heavy beast of burden.
Yeah.
Um, I'd conjure 8 of those about 60 feet away from the caravan
Yeah.
and ask them to start very heavily walking and loudly walking away from us.
We'll say you summon a small herd of Roth, which are these kind of like yaks almost. It's spelled like Rothe. And they kind of just. "Oh." And then the circling on one side of the caravan stops entirely. And then you all feel as the tremors instantly go underneath you all, heading towards this herd of beasts. Uh,
And at that point, I would have them go into like kind of a stampede, like away, just bolting the opposite direction from us.
yeah, that is a good idea, and I like this idea. Let me check something real quick.
And I had to jump out of wild shape in order to do that, so I should probably mark a wild shape down.
Let's see. The Roth have a movement speed of 30 feet, and of course they can dash. What is this? This is ooh, ooh. Um, get maybe 120 feet away
They start to
from
spread
the
out a little bit more,
caravan.
like
Yeah,
sideways.
they do a bit
Yeah.
of an actual like stampeding spread to get away, and the caravan instantly kind of like, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, and they start moving forward again. The little mini herd gets like 100, maybe 140, 160 feet away. And then there is a unique sound of a cry coming from the poor animals, which are getting massacred, and massive clouds of ash and dust up into the air as something seems to be attacking from underneath the ground, but you don't see what it is currently.
Was the tremors
Caravan.
similar to when we fought the pepper worm?
Well, that's why I said it. There, it's very similar to the purple worm, although for Sioda specifically, she noticed something different about it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. DM, does my spell slots increase or is it just that?
Mm, for paladins, no.
It's the
When you
same
hit,
thing and as the last
yeah,
time.
it's just the health that changes at that level.
Okay. The hundreds again?
No.
The hundreds again?
I'm sorry. I'm distracted. Say that one more time.
Do we roll the hundreds again?
Um, no. Oh, you do get something. It's in your sheet there. You got a new thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Um, yeah, that's what it is. But no, I'm trying to get this stupid thing to upload, and it is not cooperating with me. Okay, there we go. Finally, Jesus. I'd say, are you trying to urge the caravan to move forward faster, or
I will
Sierra would
cast
attempt
the. I will cast. Hold on. But how many times can I cast that? Da, 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 da. I will cast haste 3 times on 3 of the more wonders, so they can.
you can only cast it once at a time because it's a concentration spell?
you
I
cast it
know.
at higher level.
Try and make an Arcana check to increase it.
No, that is not your spell.
I know. I'm just gonna cast it 3 times back to back.
You can't. It's a concentration. You can only have it up once.
No,
You only have one instant.
it
When it ends is what you
when
mean.
it ends, because
Okay.
haste has a 1 minute timer.
So you're gonna have one really fast carriage, and the other ones are lagging behind.
So I'm gonna cast it on one carriage. It's gonna go zoom. Then I'm gonna cast it on another carriage. That one is gonna go zoom, and another one, and that one is gonna go
Uh,
zoom.
you hear Emma mildly squeak as she's like bolts into the carriage again at the sight of the creatures. Oh, sorry, the creatures like the massive plumes of dust. And Altron pokes his head out of the window and he goes, maybe we should circle the carriages and prepare to like because if these things burrow like I think it is, I don't think we can get far.
I don't think that's a good
It's still.
idea.
Is it preoccupied with the Roth right now? Do
They
we all know?
are currently being killed.
How far away are we right now?
I'd say at this point you're maybe 180 feet, and the Roth you've summoned are half gone. They're half dead. They're like half of them are gone. They're running for their lives. At this point, they're not even just following orders. They're just running for their lives away.
Would I be able to recall from previous experience how quickly these things are able to move?
Make a nature check.
Hey.
You can tell from how fast they moved just now that they would overtake everything except for the moorbounders going at full speed.
I can't conjure animals again and like trick it like 2 more times.
I mean, you could certainly try.
Hopefully,
You
unless
don't know
it's
what
like.
this is. You just know that it's a creature that seems to be attracted to tremors.
Do I see it through the puffs of smoke? Do I get a glimpse
Mm,
of it?
perception check. Disadvantage though for this one.
19.
Um. Ah, wow. It's hard to see specific details. You do notice there are little glints of a almost silvery metallic-ish light coming from some of the clouds of dust as the large creatures pass through. Quite sure what it could be, but you feel a little niggling sensation at the back of your head that maybe you recognize this from somewhere. I don't think
Kind
you
of
do.
silver worm shape, vaguely.
It's you don't see shape, you just see like splashes of a silvery color. So at first you're thinking, is it a purple worm? But this color is very off, so you're like, it's not a purple worm because purple worms are purple. It's in the name.
Do I have any kind of idea from my training as a scout?
I think is Sierra
Siona
gonna
would
tell you
call
about
that
it?
out. Yeah,
Okay.
it's some kind of silver thing. It's not a purple worm.
Mm,
Yeah.
History?
Meshida and Lou can make yeah history checks.
21.
Yeah.
Mm.
You measure the not quite. You're like, there's a lot of silvery things. Pick one. Lou, you're thinking, okay, Silvery goes on the ground, moves pretty damn quickly. Sounds like bullet.
A
I
bullet?
Boulette. They are basically sand sharks.
Wow. Do I
Sand
know,
sharks.
compared to pepper worm, how strong they are?
Way weaker. Actually, they're more common in the northwest side of the Ashen Waste, which is where Celestina is located. In that kind of area north of the Acid Lake, east of Celestina, there are some that have been found on the surface. And there are a couple people, and very enterprising and brave, possibly stupid, people who have stolen the eggs of these creatures and have raised them as mounts. They are pretty large and they move pretty quickly and can burrow through solid stone. So, yeah, they're strong and their armor is almost like metal. And their natural carapace is almost like steel and how tough it is, but they're much easier to deal with than a purple worm. But they're also land sharks and they like traveling in packs.
Normally, how many are there? Actually, Siola, can you say how many are there in that pack?
I only saw a glimpse of its skin. Um, if I keep squinting at it, do I see anything, Tarbar?
You see more shapes, but every once in a while you do see a Roth kind of lunging out of the smoke and getting away before it gets jumped on by more gouts of ash and dust.
Do
Still
I
no
see anything?
definite. But you see the Roth, you see the massive smokestacks, and then the Roth just kind of like jumping in, jumping out, running away, trying to get away, and then more smoke explosions, and they get taken out. So that you can feel your connection fading. There's probably two left. Where now I'd say the farther as you got farther and farther away, the caravan started picking up more and more pace until it was pushing up pretty much what the moorbounders could handle, like max speed for them with all the weight they're carrying. Getting about 300 or so feet. So getting from 160 to 220, you can still kind of make out just the shape of the cow-like creatures and the glints of silver. And as you get towards 300 feet and farther, you're too far away, and then that moment the last two Roth would your spell would end as the last two creatures would be taken out.
I would immediately cast it again.
Hmm.
Um, again, probably as far away. The maximum I can do is 60 feet. So
Mhm.
60 feet away. Again, sprinting away from us. Same shtick.
A few moments
Um,
pass, nothing happens, and then as the Roth are moving and starting to fan out, more of these little smoke stacks kind of pop up, and the the hunt begins again, and you get farther and farther until eventually even you kind of go over a small hill, and even the smoke and ash and dust is out of sight.
Lou just shouts out, "Be on your guard. We don't know if these things are gone or not."
yeah, keep hauling ass. Either we haul ass or we pull over. That's our options right now.
Right. No, yeah, y'all haul ass. You get out of
No,
there.
we are haul ass. We don't want to fight.
Congratulations on escaping the battle. The encounter, I should say. We're good.
Another
We
one
don't
if
need
we
it.
need it.
We
It's ready
kind
to
of,
go.
I kind of wanted to fight a metal shark, but because that's
Did I remember what
metal
that
as
was,
fuck.
though?
Ha! I
Did you
get it.
just make another? Oh my god, what is with you and the puns today?
I don't even see how that was a pun. Like, that was just terrible.
Metal
It's a
shark.
bad pun.
Pretty metal.
Do 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 do. All right.
For
Moving
shame the
on
name of
to the
puns.
fourth or fifth day. Hold on.
Fifth.
Yep. Another round of D100s.
Who rolls for Mishuda?
Oh, see all that, I guess.
I want more luck. There you go.
Straight got a 90. 95, 87, 38. Mishda, could you roll for us, please? Oh, wait,
I
right.
roll?
rolled.
That's what
I
that was
just
for.
I got a 38 for
Yeah.
Mashuda.
That's what that was for, because Nick has trouble with the stupid roller acting up. Um,
Just can't hit it because of the names. They're in the way.
that'll, yeah, that happens, unfortunately. Okay. So that's a rough one, but I'd say you are barely able to average out on a positive. There's another moment where you feel the kind of vibrations. They're more distant, and you notice they seem to be going kind of parallel to you guys before splitting off and diverging. And you do see a couple more bits of smoke a little bit away, ash a little bit away as the creatures actually pop out, kind of seem to be eating something and laying down in the sun. And want to get close enough to take a look?
No, thank you.
All right, sixth day, another round. Lou will roll for Meshula this time. All right, 17, 49, 87, 70. Another average out. Seventh day, you are a day away from Gong. Roll. See how the rolls for. Ooh.
They are fucked.
Did I I'll burn my inspiration. No.
That's not gonna help.
No.
That's not
Okay.
gonna help.
You better roll at 100 for Mishuda.
Um,
I did roll a 99. To be fair.
previously, yes.
No, you need another one.
Oh, they did. They rolled the.
No. It's 30 for me, 27 for you, 6 for Omnia, another one. He needs to roll another
Oh,
one.
I thought you said I need to roll another 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is
68.
that really okay?
Nope.
68.
Nope.
That is
Not gonna,
fortunately not enough.
not gonna have a shot. We needed 100. Like
You need
100.
no. Well, you needed like an 80, probably a 90. He needed like a 90 something. So yeah, it's pretty hard. Um,
10% chance.
hell, like an 80, maybe an 8. I think 85 was the absolute minimum you could pull off and be like, probably. Unfortunately, that's not to be. There is a. What did I roll? Oh no!
I think we have to fight them. Whether
You
we
hear a
want or not.
cry in the sky, loud, echoey, and this time the caravan stops. And Altron's like, "Oh God, not again!"
Have we had a long rest since the last thing with the
You've
shadows?
had several long rests. Yes, get your spell slots back. Yeah, you've had a long rest. Put your spell slots back where they belong. All right. He goes, "Circle the wagons." Fuck! I know that sound.
What is it, dude?
Oh, you know this.
I know this. What is it?
There are no dragons left. You know what is left? No one
Manticores?
knows if it's because of mutate. No, no one knows if they've mutated from dragons as a result of the Ashen Wastes and whatever the hell happened during the war, or if it's just their natural kin to dragons. They're just much dumber. There's a flock of birds,
Wyverns.
not off in the distance. You see a flock of bird shapes, and they get closer.
How big is the whole caravan setup when it's moving? When it's moving?
It's like, so I mean,
Elephant size, maybe?
each wagon is anywhere from 15 to about 40 feet long.
It's a big ass cat. Okay. Caravan.
Well, it holds people and merchandise, and he has a lot of there's wagons for yeah. So you circle the wagons. There are wagons for living spaces and wagons for like a kitchen area, and then there's the wagons that hold just the actual merchandise, which are the closed ones. The ones that you can see into are the ones where it's like you would all sleep in or eat in and stuff. Um, yeah, no, the bird shapes get closer.
Lou holds his action to cast haste as soon as the combat starts.
Um, hear the beat of massive leathery wings as these creatures, these bird-like creatures, get closer and closer until you start to realize, oh, they're not birds at all. They are vaguely beige coloration with large, massive wingspans, a vaguely serpentine head filled with sharp teeth atop a weirdly bipedal torso, and a long, sinewy tail tipped with a very aggressive looking stinger. It's everyone's favorite dumb dragons. The
Wyverns.
wyverns have come to play.
Oh, come
Uh,
on!
and
Why?
that's where we'll pick up next session.
You lost me! Because I wanted that to be Rattlers. A Rattlers
Be
is
alright.
better for that.
You want to die?
We'll have the Wyverns and the Rattlers.
No, but
Rathalos.
I mean, a
Hello.
Rattlers would be a better picture for the Wyverns because
Possibly.
it is a
Um,
Wyvern and has a stringer.
yes, it is. Yes, it does. Currently, Nick has said that they have to leave, I believe, and Nightshade is still busy with helping over the phone. So I don't think we want to fight
Nope,
2v
nope,
everything. So,
nope. Last session is. I just have to ask, what was that creature that you summoned when I was not here? Can I see it?
oh, the Ultralisk.
What the hell is this?
It's from Warhammer. 40K. No, sorry, it's from StarCraft.
I was
Oof,
about to
the
say.
StarCraft fan base is gonna murder me.
Yeah.
I thought it was StarCraft. I didn't know if there was a different version of the Ultralisk.
Wow.
I can also just do this.
Sick 'em.
Oh wow, the size of it. Like there is a small StarCraft soldier.
For the record, I think the StarCraft soldiers are like 8 feet tall.
I know the 40k ones are like 3 meters.
Feet. Yeah, they're massive. Think the StarCraft soldiers also have pretty bulky power armor. So
Yeah.
yes,
They're probably like a 7 foot tall dude.
yeah.
uh, but speaking of Rattlers, I hunted a Rattlers in third star in board. I haven't found a whisper of a Rattlers, and I'm in third star in the GU Generation Ultimate. Generation Ultimate is a whole nother beast compared to War.
So StarCraft's Terrans stand 1.5 to 1.8 meters, and the power armor they wear gives them an extra foot in size.
Nameless, did you see all the chibi Monster Hunter monsters I put in general?
Nope. Let's
They're
see.
babies.
All right, I'm gonna have to call the game there since we're down 2 people, and I don't think you're ready to fight wyverns with only 2 party members.
I don't see anything in general.
Just scroll up
That's
past
not
the
quite the.
Ultralisk things.
So thank y'all for watching. This was actually a pretty damn short session, all things considered.
Yeah,
So
sorry
there.
about that. Oh wow, that's so cute.
So yeah, thank you
There's
for
a
playing.
there is a
I love
Baroth,
familiar.
a Voltrax. Uh, there is that forest one, and Nergakuga. These things are amazing. Where did you find them?
Pinterest.
As you
Yeah,
do.
you can
As
find
white
it.
girls are prone to.
All right. So, yeah, that's it. You can cut the recording.
Yep.
Okay.
Have a good
Jan.
night, everybody.
Bye.